Hello guys, welcome back to Weston Super Mare. How you doing, Josh and Sam? Are the intros getting better after a long period of poor... fuck, no they're not. Anyway, bad news, I'm afraid. After winning the League Cup, we have lost the second match of the season. Now, we played Huddersfield and we thrashed them. We played Sunderland and we drew them, which was a very frustrating game. We didn't play very well. Hector Restrepo didn't play well on his sort of first return to a first team action, his first proper return anyway. I think he featured in the Huddersfield game. And then we beat Stoke 4-0, Cunningham and Zetouni scoring both goals. But then we lost the FA Cup quarter-final. We were better than them, as is pretty much standard. This fella scored an absolute stunner, of course. So all I can really put this down to is Football Manager being Football Manager and deliberately... I mean, he's good. No complaints. Well, he's not even that good, though. He's not. Anyway, whatever. It's not up for me. It's not up for... just crap and shit and stuff. I've had a busy day. I've been at work. I've not had a busy day. I've not done anything, but I'm tired. Shut up. Anyway, so we're out of the FA Cup, but whatever. We can't win everything. So now we've got to play Real Madrid and see if we can avenge our 2-1 away loss. We have the away goal, but we do have the away loss. And then we'll play Swansea. The Premier League currently looks a little bit like this. Frankly insane. We're 12 points clear and we've got a game in hand. I mean, if we don't win the Premier League from this point, I will jump off of my balcony. I mean, and I won't. If that does happen, I won't do that. Yeah, but next game is against Swansea. They're 8th. I think we've still got to play Chelsea. And do we have another game against any of the other top-ish teams, fixtures? Bye. Liverpool, who are doing decently well. Wolves again, we can get some revenge on them. Although we played at Molineux and we lost 2-0, so maybe that'll be our first league defeat. I mean, we may lose before that. We might lose to Chelsea. Bugger it. Who knows? But yeah, so at this point, no more FA Cup. So the only things we've got left to look forward to is however further we can get in the Champions League, and then once that dream is over, if it does end, we will then go on and play the football in the Premier League and try and win that. And, you know, it's getting to the point now with less than... is it 10 games remaining? I think it might be. Yeah, sign whoever you want. And none of them are good. Again, just FYI. This is my new scout, not scout, but physio. Anna de la Torre. I signed her for quite a lot of money, but she's good at physiotherapy. Yeah, he's injured, that's fine. Yeah, nothing interesting for the 25. I don't want him. Mohamed Babadze, isn't he signing for... See, they all think he's going to be great. I mean, maybe he is. Maybe I should have signed him last season when I could have signed him for about 20p. Huh. Oh, well done, Martin Jones. Oh, you actually... I mean, you're not the worst thing in the world. He's not a central midfielder. Come on, look at him. Yeah, I suppose so, maybe. Well, he's not good enough. Anyway, probably get 10 England caps. Anyway, let's continue on. So, we've got to play Real Madrid now, and I'm worried that means that we're going to go out of the European Cup. Yeah, my point was, though, that we've now got 10 games left of the season. At what point do we start actively attempting to keep that at 0? Because I've not set any of the games up to be defensive. I'm always making attacking substitutions where required and where possible. But it doesn't mean all the time that we're going to be able to survive by taking that attitude. No, wait, what am I doing? You get in there, Mother Hubbard. Right, and who do we have on the bench? We really need to get at these boys, so I'm going to put Kotnik on, I'm going to put Mounier on, and do we start with Torres? Torres is back from injury. He's not doing great. He's only just come back. It would be his first. It would be his first start. I think it's probably better to bring him on. Although he has got better fitness. No, we're going to start him. Go on, mate. Do you? You do you, and do me proud by scoring a goal. So they had 2 players sent off in the last game, if you remember. So that means they must be playing a slightly weakened team, although this is still Real Madrid. Just got an email, of all things. Calm. Go out there tonight, passionate, and impress me. Passionate, I have faith. I have faith. I have faith. And I do have faith, because I think we probably could beat these. They weren't that good in the first leg. They just had 2 sensational finishes. The thing I'm torn by is, do we actually... No, I can't ask, do we want to win the Champions League? Of course we do. But I have said it a number of times now. My main interest is the Premier League. So this is not my... Like, if we go out here, fine, we do go out here. I think the board would expect us to get to the semi-finals or something insane like that, but we are not probably going to... Well, I mean, the chances are we're not going to, at least at this point. Now, that may be different now, because we are ahead on away goals. Uros Kotnik scores. I don't know what on earth that was, and don't anyone misconstrue that to be some kind of weird racist thing. It wasn't. It was just a strange noise. Kotnik scored. I was actually going to start mentioning, I was going to transition into mentioning that I signed a 17-year-old Slovenian centre-back who looks real good, but everyone thinks he's going to be... They all say he's not going to end up being super, super great. And, you know, fine, but I signed him for... I think I signed him for $1 million. I'll be able to sell him for 12, 15, even if he doesn't end up as good enough to be in our squad. Oh, Engblom, that could have been a perfect addition. Of course, we are only 1 goal away from being kind of screwed, so we do need to score another one at least. Ideally, we scored 2 more and they don't score at all. Torres. Oh, Torres, unlucky. I don't know quite what that was. It might have been a back pass. That's why he didn't pick it up. I'd say it was a penalty. I didn't see it. All I saw was 3 dots converging, but I still think it was a penalty. I might sound a little more giddy and sort of energetic. That's because I've finished work. I am now able to do this without any worries or fears of phones ringing, other than with pointless emails about Twitter. Yeah, I'm tired. I'm gonna go to bed soon, I think. Well, I'm not gonna go to bed right now. It's only about 7, but what? Engblom scores. We are 2-0 up against Real Madrid at home. Yes, and I'm not going to make any weird, possibly racist noises, so you shut up yourself. What I am going to do is I'm going to open a celebratory beer. Oh, yes. Do you want to hear the noise of it being poured as well? Whilst we watch our team, our brave boys in white, having the ball passed around them. Excellent work. That's fine. It didn't overflow. Now then, what you got, Real Madrid? Where's your cojones? A goal for them at this point draws the tie. It means we go to extra time. So I've got to remember that. If we score again, we don't have to worry about that. We can't then go to extra time, and that means I can start making substitutions like a madman, like I usually do. Oh. But yeah, until now, obviously I'm not going to start making substitutions at 38 minutes like I did in the League Cup final, but although, you know, we did then go on and win that game. Montignelli, Torres, Spencer to Fitzgerald, Fitzgerald to Montignelli. Matskiewicz just kicks the ball away, doesn't want to play with it anymore. Real are still in a 4-4-2, classic Real Madrid 4-4-2. Soto, out to Montignelli, out to Mounier. Mounier, Cunningham, Spencer, Montignelli, Mounier. Now, what I have come to notice whilst watching Sam's games... Kotnik! So watching Sam's recordings is that the screen on his is much smaller. I think it's maybe this large, the pitch. And therefore the players are sort of larger dots on the screen, on the pitch, and it's all a little bit sort of... it looks a little bit squeezed. or at least it does to me. It did it to me at the beginning. It doesn't so much anymore. Now I can sort of watch it a bit easier. But the way the players move with the ball and the smoothness and the animation, and even on just the dots, like the way they move, they don't just sort of these guys sort of, the ball comes to their feet and it kind of goes and then they make their move or whatever. In that one, that you can get the ball and you can see them sort of drag the ball back and spin it like that. It's pretty cool. So yeah, but I still prefer this bigger, more spaced out pitch. I think it's much easier to sort of get a view on what's going on. I also think the games on this one seem to last a lot longer. I don't know if that's true or if we just happen to have more chances and also concede more chances. I don't know if that's actually the case. Mounier, back post, Engblom, he's the crossbar. Oh, that was a shout. Like a doggy dog. I'm going to bring on Restrepo. I'm going to bring on Zatuni, but I'm going to swap them round. And I'm going to leave it at that for now. No, I'm not. I'm going to bring Boris on for Matchkevich, who I really shouldn't have started against Real Madrid. But hey ho. Dortmund, did they not get battered in the first leg by Porto? I feel like I commented on it last time we played the Champions League. I don't know. So I won't speculate, but I feel like if I was going to speculate, it would be to speculate that Dortmund need to do more than just win 1-0. Torres, great ball to Kotnik. Could that be... What's our feedback from Lux? What's he saying? It's got nothing specific to note. Oh no. Shit. Tony's injured. We need to turn our possession into something. We're improving our finishing. Our crossing's been good. Makubri's been dominant. Uros Kotnik is looking exhausted. Last 15. Mounier's been missing. Misplaced. Montigny's been making some crucial interceptions. Good. Okay, I've never really looked at that. Skeptical as to how much use it is. I feel like I'm a better manager than German looks. Because, and you know, I feel like I can say that because we won the Champions League last season. And I've won the Premier League with Weston Super Mare, so he can shut up. But he is my assistant and his opinion is valid. Not to say that it's ever been taken into account before, having been that's the first time I've ever looked at that particular panel. So it looks like we are about to waltz into the... would it be quarterfinals now? I think so. Yeah. Oh, that could have been so much better. Fitzgerald, though, what a little interception that was. It was beautiful. That he's offside. He's offside. Doesn't matter. He's offside yet. Yeah, we saw it. Gonna have a little bit of my beer. An APA, American Pale Ale. Well, I mean that was good. That was really good. So we've just progressed. He's the highest scorer in the Premier League, in the Champions League at the moment, Mahir Akasari. Yes, I was right. Dortmund did get battered in the first leg 3-0. So, right, well then, so we got lots of money, that's nice. Shit. Broken toe. I mean, look at his stats, it's insane. 24 and 30, and he spent a month out at the Africa Cup of Nations as well. Alan Shearer is the Real Madrid manager. Yay! Oh, Alan, I might even respond to his comments. You wanted to respond to comments. Managerial style, or just him as a person? Can I talk about just him as a person? General. Yeah. Alan deserves credit for the work he's done. What do you think of Alan Shearer on a personal level? Says that's not Craig Hibbert, not Tony Hibbert. I get on really well with Alan. He's very boring. And I don't like his punditry. Otherwise, I get on well with him. Yeah, so let's talk to the press. Quite incredible victory. Yeah, I thought so too. We went through to the next round. As long as we're still in the competition, we've obviously got a chance of winning it. Mounier picked up the man of the match, despite apparently being god-awful. So we'll say he was good. And, yeah, well done us. Yes. I mean, Shearer's taken Real Madrid all the way to third in La Liga. That's pretty impressive, guys. Remember that. Now Ivanov. I also signed a Ukrainian centre mid, so that'll be fun. On one of my previous games, I had an absolute. Oh yeah, he got sent off against Stoke. We were 3-0 up after about 12 minutes, and then he gets sent off, and we scored again in the 70th minute. Classic Weston at the moment. Okay, so Barcelona went through, Bayern went through. Jeebus, they smashed Celtic. I hope we don't get... Whoa, look at that. Nice. Keeping all these teams down. They've all been absolutely terrible. Look at them all. 5 losses is the second worst. I mean, obviously, 0 losses, but like that's poor. I don't think we've really got to worry too much about the league anymore. I think we just got to sort of keep doing our doings, and we'll probably be all right. I don't want to say that, like, that sounds so blasé, but it looks like we're just going to sort of canter to the top. I mean, he's 5'6". Oh, he's a right back though. No, let's have a look at him. I thought he was a centre back when I first looked at him. Garcia. Right, now, and let's play Swansea with their crazy swan badge. Spurs look like they're going to go through into the Europa League next round. Round of a million, or whoever's still left. Le Griezmann for £45 million. Why? Look, this is insane. Look, Boca signed him off Barcelona. Ecuador. They sold him for. They signed him for 6 million. They sold him for 14 million, and 2 years later, Lyon signed him or sold him for 23. There must be something wrong with him because, and I don't mean that in a. You know what I mean. Like, there's obviously some issue with him there because he keeps getting moved on very quickly. £7.5 million. I suppose he is 23 rather 22. I'm not paying it. I might pay it later on. I'm not paying it now. Can I add him to my? I can't even. Stupid. Right. Well, we'll keep an eye on him. Maybe we'll bring him in. But we've got Ferreira now. No, Figueira. I can never say it. Might have to give him a nickname. Might have to find out what his name is. Figueira. Oh my god. I'm knackered. I've got to do another 12-hour shift and then immediately leave, go to town and do a show. So, Paul Buckle, Peterborough manager, getting upset with the Luke Rodriguez. Tony Maguire, Jack Wilshere, legend. Why are they also okay? Good. Oh, Giants drawn together, Spurs and AC Milan. And then Arsenal are going to Chelsea. Do we not get to CR? Oh, Chelsea or Arsenal will play Tottenham or AC Milan. Ooh. Marek Jankulovski might leave good old Juve. Right, here's a sort of battle of the bottom clubs and sort of the rest, best of the rest. Anything interesting there? Spooner. Ooh, that's a decent result for Bristol City. Otherwise, they could have done with a win there. Kim Dung-jeon stopping them. I want to know who. Crew are doing decent now. I want to know who. Swindon, come on, mate. Come on, Swindon. Who we're going to play in the next round of the Champions League, please, because then I can decide what video I'm going to make next. Just hit my beer against the cup, the microphone. Okay, you think he's wrong? He should be a rotation option. Okay, I will allow that. Well, let's dismiss that for now. It's obviously not true, but Ledels, Mosimane, I can't believe he's still a Premier League manager. In addition to him, we're also competing on other fronts where Man City are not. Well, yeah, the thing is, they're already 12 points behind us. Do you believe that with things in your hands, we should be considered favourites? I can see why people would make us favourites. Several of the players have spoken about positive atmosphere. Absolutely, they love it. Then you must worry that any loss will have a calamitous effect. Don't think one loss can destroy a team's confidence. I think he's an Egypt. Have been delighted by Colin Engblom. Yeah, well, he's great. Yes, he's great. The quality of the questions is literally, there's only about 8 of them. I've answered all of them 1,000 times because I do every single press conference. Oh no, that's not entirely true. I think I've sent a couple of, occasionally when I've been in a mood, I've sent my assistant prior to, whoever he was prior to Cristiano Ronaldo went to a few press conferences for me. I don't think I ever sent Cristiano. Oh, City have won. They beat Arsenal, though that's very good. Chelsea lost as well. Man, there's some terrible football going on. We're two games in hand over Manchester City, and we're 9 points clear. So we could be 12, 15 points. It's insane. Ukraine squad's been announced. That's good. Mutombo. Come on, give us the damn Swansea game. It's a bloody delightful evening. You can hear the little birds all twiddly tweeting themselves to buggery. I don't know. Good times. I'm tired. I'm so tired. Ash Fowler. Never heard of him. One of our youth players. He's rubbish. Right, let's. We need to beat these. We beat them 5-0 last time, I think, when we played them last. So he's suspended. He's injured. We'll allow Torres to continue. No, he won't. Well, could we? When are we next playing? Oh, wow, not for ages. Okay, no. In which case Torres can start. We'll play the strongest team we possibly can outside of that, which means Danny comes onto the bench and Christiansen comes onto the bench. I'm going to play you. And I want... Oh, no, because, yeah, Nieto got injured as well. He's out for a while. Yeah. Burgers. I think this will work. How are our health levels? Except for Torres, we're all fine. Okay, good. Let's try it then. Let's do it. Let's see what we can do. Let's try and beat the Swansea. Ledley King. Assertive, go out and impress me. Yeah, I think this passionate team talk is what's getting players sent off. Because otherwise I can't really think of anything. Oh my god, I can't. Beat Real Madrid 2-0 at home. Luckily, I don't see us, like, I still have the ability to see us coming back to the... Christ alive. I still see us having the ability to come back and get back into this. Spencer immediately playing a dreadful football team game. What's going on? Watch this. Okay. Spencer. No, sorry, you don't get that long to fuck about in this game. 15 minutes. That's how bloody... that's how cutthroat it is at Weston Super Mare, mate. I mean, when Lukaku's got a ridiculous goal against us, just one turn, shot, straight in. Long gone those days. Plays for Swansea now. I'm pretty sure he was playing for Chelsea at the time. Danya. Oh. Going to take his corner. He won himself. Engblom just misses it. Abdullah. Casado. There's a lot of players called Casado on this game. All of them Brazilian and most of them good. There's one particular one. I think he plays now for Atletico Madrid. But he is awesome. He's a great striker. Kotnik. Oh, for goodness sake, come on. Oh, okay. Jensen saves. 28 minutes. Daniel to take the corner. Oh, Casado again. We are coming back into this. This is nice. Oh my god. Dania again. Third time lucky. Hoop pen clears straight away. Mady Mounier for some reason pushes somebody over randomly as they're leaving the box. Cunningham is now injured, but he's going to stay on. Dania. Oh, Cunningham now fouls somebody. What is wrong with you people? Kotnik has injured one of theirs, but he didn't leave. He didn't get substituted. Torres. Cunningham, Engblom, Abdallah, Dania, Cunningham. Oh, he's going on one of his... Oh, for God's sake. Classic. Come on. We beat Real Madrid 2-0. I wish that could be like a comment you could say to them at half time. Remember, guys, we beat Real Madrid 2-0. Stop fucking about. Cunningham. Mounier goes outside his man, but Hootpen, we know, is a decent right back. Mounier can't get past him. Dania. Oh, my goodness me. I don't want to go further. I don't want to go attacking because they're already catching us with 3 at the back. That was a burp. So, angry and then calm. You weren't that bad. You weren't that bad. Also, hopefully it won't get any of them booked. Dania, Engblom, Macubri, Engblom, Soto, out to Montignelli, Mounier, Cunningham, Dania. Oh, shit, what? Yeah, there we go. Mounier, Dania, Mounier. Abdallah, come on. You just make a little opening there. Dania, someone bloody shoot. How damaged is he? Not that damaged. Torres is playing appallingly. Oh, for God's sake, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm going to go like this because he is injured. We're going to do that, and we're going to bring on Elias. Yeah, great tackle from Abdallah. Cunningham, get a goal, then get taken off. That's how we want it to be. Oh, yeah, you flipper snivers. Elias, Hooppen, Montigny. What's he doing over here? Oh, yeah, he's a right back. That's what he's doing on the right. Bredesen, George, Pedersen now. Come on, that extra touch was unnecessary. He hits the crossbar. Flippity flues. Oh, we've had a free kick on the edge of their box. That should be a Pedersen. Oh no, Danny's going to take it. Whipped across. Oh my God. Idiot. Going all out. Need a goal. Don't want to lose. I've got into that mentality because I don't want... I've never done an unbeaten season before and I want to continue that. No, sorry, I want to break that. I want to lose. Fitzgerald out to Macubri, Montignelli, Mounier, oh goodness me, Abdallah, Torres. Come on then. Mounier. This is why I wish we had Dania as a... Not Dania, what's his name? Nieto as another option on the left because he's just... Okay, standard. It's obviously not working for us. Miller, Engblom, yes. Montignelli, Mounier, Mounier, Abdallah, Torres. Dania, for God's sake. I get so moaning and whiny when I'm losing. Not used to it. I've only lost twice this season. These earbuds as well that I use are quite uncomfortable. I can't believe it. Absolute crap. I mean, they were unlucky, but yeah, well, quite. Referee apparently all for them. Weston Super Mare. Torres is out. Cunningham's out for 5 to 6 days. Swansea are the only team so far to have beaten us in the Premier League. Let's see. Let's just play on until we get to the Champions League draw, and then we can decide when we're going to play next. I've never done it, and I wanted to do it, and that would have been it. Oy, 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 oy. Sulaiti, decent display. Johan played okay. He had a quiet game. Fuck. Let me see. When do they do the draw then? Or do they just not do a draw? I can't believe it. I don't want to even look at the amount of losses. The whole 3 losses we've had in this period. 3, which is frankly offensive to the team that we were last season, to complain that we've lost once. Although absolute classic Weston Super Mare loss that one was. Oh, come on. Will you draw the next round of the cup? When are we going to do it? I'm not even going to talk to him. Why are we playing? Hopefully there's the end of the international break is before our Chelsea game. Otherwise I shall be most annoyed. There we go, finally, God's sake. And now Sabani's back. This is good. He did well. Yay. Okay, quarter-final draw. Porto. Our friends Porto. And then if we win that, we have Barca or Inter. Oh my God. So good that we know that. Let's check when the next games are. Okay, we'll do the Porto West Ham game, second leg. That'll be fun. Hopefully I'll be in a better mood then. This has really deflated me. So yeah, I will see you then, guys. Bye.